Am I back? Okay, let me start over again. This is part 2, everybody. Was there an internet problem? Hmm. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. What happened? What happened, everybody? I'm back. Did the internet cut out? Hey, Jewel. Hey, Kathy. Okay, I had like 100 people here. Okay. I don't know what happened. I just heard you guys saying I was cutting out. And then I looked on my screen, I turned on my volume, and it was coming kind of cutting in and out. So I said, I'm going to go out, but I don't know if you guys heard that. Hey, Melissa, Jacqueline Clark, where are the 100 and some people that were here? I know you were here, Kelsers. Connie, you came back. Thank you. Sent the high five. Yeah, I know I switched back and forth a couple times to answer the market, but and if they come, I'll just like flip my screen for a second and just like grab everything. Hey, Melissa Kirk from Alabama. I used to live in Alabama. Nice people there. It wasn't for me, but I did meet a lot of cool people there. Where in Alabama are you? I was in southern Alabama. I got lots of people from Alabama that come in here. Quite a few. It's a pretty popular state. Thank you for the red hearts. I think Katie 1 is keeping shadow company. Yes. I know we were talking about Nancy Guthrie, and we were talking about some of the boots on the ground, and then all of a sudden I got cut off somehow. Small town Prattville. I don't know where that is. We lived in Mobile for like 12 years. Let's see. Yeah, but welcome in. How's the weather down there right now, Melissa? Oh, it's by Montgomery. Okay, I know where that is. Well, I know where Montgomery is. I don't know where Prattville is, but thank you for answering that. It's amazing because I've lived there. I lived there for 12 years as a child, and I'll hear towns and I'll be like, where's that? You know? Any news about Nancy? Yeah, I just talked about it in the original live that somehow my internet went or something off and on storms. Okay. Yeah, I kind of missed that. They actually had some weather and some change of seasons down there. An oyster bracelet. Nope. Just a watch. Yes. I saw there was like a dirt alleyway by Nancy's house that they were combing through. Yes. Now, is that the same alleyway that runs through the utility easement, or is that separate? Because I saw that too, and I was like, that looks different than when they were going through the easement. But that's been the FBI out there. And I don't know if it's because some people said it's because of the monsoonal storms and they wanted to see what's back there, but I don't believe that. A lot of tips have been coming in since the sheriff's department released the ransom notes a few weeks ago. Yeah, I think it's different too. And I'm like, where is that? Because, you know, there have been several, like, there was a former law enforcement guy that's like, they done a tour back there, and some of the YouTubers have gone back there on the utility easement. And they've even shown, like, this is how hard the ground is. It's like, it's rock and sand and dirt. It's not even like soil. So when they say she's buried in nature, I question that if she's been buried in in Tucson, because you would need like some type of heavy equipment just to dig the hole. Like, I think if somebody had a body to get rid of, they would get rid of it like really quickly. They wouldn't have time to, go buy a tractor or, something like that type of equipment. Because you couldn't just go out there with a shovel, like, That's why I always thought maybe she was in water, but then I just stopped feeling that way after a while. And now I don't get a gauge on it anymore. Like, I don't have any feelings like, well, that she's in Tucson or she's in another state or she's in Mexico. But maybe my best guess is that she's still somewhere close. But she could be somewhere else. I mean, this has been going on for so long now, and you can't believe the information that's necessarily in the ransom notes. Even Elizabeth Smart has come forward saying, you can't even, completely believe that she has passed. But I think she has, just based on her age and her heart troubles, and she didn't have her medication, and she must have been so scared. She probably like had a heart attack, But still, the people that took her, they would get charged with, a first-degree homicide, because if someone dies in the commission of a felony, and a kidnapping is a felony, and somebody dies during it, they're gonna get charged for murder one. I definitely think she has passed. Yeah, I think so too. And I don't know why I was feeling water so strong at the beginning. And I still don't buy the Mexico story. I think anything is possible. I've always said anything is possible. And I'll eat my words if I'm wrong, but I've just never felt like somebody would have taken the risk to get her into Mexico, to cross the border. But then I've learned so much through this case that there are many, 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 many ways other than the border entrances to get across the border. And some people were like, oh, well, she could have been snuck over the border through an Indian reservation or through a drug cartel tunnel, or that there are many ways to pass illegally across. But I just don't think somebody would take a dead woman in their car and drive over the border, even if she was still alive at that point. I don't think they would take the risk on a case like this. Because I really don't think somebody came up from Mexico to take her. Thank you, Connie. Oh, Jewel Giacana. She's a deserving one, Connie. Congratulations, Jewel. You just received a gift membership from Connie LA66. And Connie, let me give you hype on that. I don't even know what my totals were. I don't think I had any super chats but I forgot to look at my Jewel total because it just, I had to sign off the screen. So the count will start again. Although I did not set a goal because I'm just waiting for the delivery. Yeah, I just wanted to come in here and talk to you guys about that. If you missed the first part of this, you're going to have to go back to the other video when I went live around, I think it was around 4:10 my time. Not yet. And I was going back and forth between screens, but apparently that's not what kicked me off. So maybe there was a bleep in the internet. Who knows? So I just wanted to come back on. There was over 100 people, though, in the room. Yeah, Jewel, she's been here a long time, so I'm glad that you are a pip. You received a gift membership, Jewel. Congratulations. Yeah, I'd like to know more about. I know that DeJuice, his second charge was dropped yesterday, and he seemed really happy about it last night, and I'm very happy for him because it's so well deserved that was dropped. But I'd like to hear more about, are they allowing the YouTubers, the so-called boots on the ground, are they allowing them to go set up camp now in Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood, in the Catalina foothills? Are there restrictions? Can they just set up across the street on the easement? What's the situation about that? Hi, April Pips and Peps. They think they know who, but not enough concrete evidence. Who knows who? You mean the police or the FBI? Or I should say the sheriff's department? Are we talking about They know who is a suspect? Who knows who? Please tell me, Maggie. Let the chat know. I was here earlier, but I got disconnected somehow. So I actually had to go out because people couldn't hear me anymore. The FBI. Okay. I spoke to him on text today. I didn't think to ask if he's allowed back out, but I will. Yeah, I sent him a text yesterday congratulating him, and then I sent him a super chat last night, and he's like, "Oh, we need to catch up, April," but I haven't heard back from him yet. But I'm sure he's getting like tons of messages. And I know he has a job during the day, so which he probably missed work yesterday because of this BS. Most of the streamers are going on about Luke Daly. Oh well, his case, separate of this, was this month. Did that happen today? They were not told exactly if they can sit out there, but Troy said he has no restrictions. Okay, but the YouTubers that are on the ground today in Tucson, where are they set up today? Are they like last night? They were at the sheriff's station in the back parking area behind the sheriff's station. Where are those YouTubers that are telecasting today or broadcasting, or I should say live streaming? It's been dropped, Luke's charges. They are saying he has another court date. They are not live yet. Oh, I thought JLR was live earlier today, but I didn't watch it. I've just been focused on laundry and food today. And getting on the air while my girls are sleeping. So they're not live yet. Okay. Okay, they still have no parking signs at Nancy's. Okay. Yes, JLR and Mark are live. Where are they at today? Oh, I saw that, Karen. I've been checking it every day, but I didn't check it yet today. Oh, hi, Raptor Center's page on Jackie still coming soon. Yeah, they're also going to upload all of her veterinary reports and presumably the necropsy results. But I haven't seen it yet. But I look up that stuff later in the evening. They're at the parking lot of a church. Okay, okay. Okay. I'll have to catch up and see what's going on. I know DeJuice was saying last night when he was in the parking lot with them that he was going to go home and he was going to start a live, like, from his home. Anxiously awaiting for the rest of the puzzle pieces. Oh, yeah, me too. But driving around Nancy's, that's how the guy came up. Wow. And he tried to get in one of the YouTubers' cars or ask for a ride? Wow. You got to be careful who you pick up. It's a dangerous world, which we are learning from this case. I mean, I know that because of what I do for a living. Crime can happen anywhere, especially even in a nice neighborhood. Some of the most dangerous things that have ever happened in my PI career have happened in good neighborhoods like Pacific Palisades or Malibu, Beverly Hills. Kelser says, I don't think LD is FP guy. He may have something to do with the kidnapping, but I think he's going to be... Oh, front porch. Duh, April. I don't think LD is front porch guy. He may have something to do with the kidnapping, but I think he's too big to be front porch guy. Exactly. He's not front porch guy. I mean, I could be wrong, but from what I'm seeing, I don't think he's front porch guy at all. And that's not who I mentioned anything about to the FBI. I could be wrong. I could be wrong too. Remember, I'm not investigating the case. VMS5 says he was asking for a ride, and now Mark was like, well, he could be trying to squat at Nancy's empty house. It was odd they said how he was right there at Nancy's. Okay, Maggie says the dirt alleyway was across the street from the house rented to guys that left quickly after the kidnapping near the guy whose dog was barking to go outside. Oh, okay. Because I know directly behind her there was a house where the dog wanted to go outside in the middle of the night and didn't necessarily usually wake up at that time of the night. Across the street from the house rented to the guys that left. Now we're not talking about the guys that were in the house on the top of the cul-de-sac that were doing the construction for the Levy house. We're talking about a different house, right? I'm just not seeing why the heck didn't Mark or JLR call the sheriff's department. You know, I haven't seen any of this today. Let's see. I really should turn off my notifications, but I know the store might be trying to reach me. No, not that house with the new pool deck. Okay. Because there was another house in the neighborhood where there was a construction crew, and they left quickly. Just got here, but I sure wish I understood what's going on. You mean in the chat or in Tucson? Because I've already been on the air earlier and there was a problem with my signal or something. And so I went off and I came back. So this is part 2. Connie says, so it sounds like a bunch of the YouTubers are gathering for dinner, including A&T's neighbor is joining in and one of Nancy's neighbors. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Oh, you're in Tucson. Or no, you're talking about what's going on in Tucson. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the boots on the ground live today. Vimas says, I mean, they didn't want the streamers out there and had them arrested, but here's a guy with no shirt saying he's got warrants on a live stream and no cops. I know. Okay, Path is also near the lady Brian Enton interviewed who saw a guy walking by stooped over. Oh, okay. I remember that. Lauren has invited all of them to her house for dinner on Sunday. That's nice. I'm glad that they're still trying to keep this relevant after everything that's happened. It says, out for delivery, your driver is on the way. Estimated time of arrival is 5:11. So that means I have to go in 4 minutes, people. No, that's nice. I know that JLR came back into town, into Tucson this week. Confused about this guy, and they are out looking for. I don't know anything about it. Elaine, hey, April, I hope you're okay with your x-ray. I prayed for our LA gal. Thank you. I have to go to the urology office on Monday, but once again, it didn't show anything, but it didn't show anything last time. And then the hospital was like, oh my God, look at this. You have a big old stone in there. And I'm like, that can't be. I just had surgery 2 months ago. But you know, the x-rays aren't going to show it. So I will be talking to the doctor about that. And he'll be saying, okay, in 6 months or 3 months, you got to go do this again. And I'm going to say, time out. Let's do some ultrasounds because I don't want to keep getting radiated for nothing. See you, Jewel. Hello, Tim. Yeah, sorry I got this, this order that I have to take care of. But I do. And then I need to eat today. Because I haven't even had like Amelia today. I've just had a couple bites of something was here. I had a smoothie drink. There were some snacks on my desk, but I need to actually, like, eat for real. And today was bone pill day. So I'm going to pay for that tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Elaine. She says, I'm glad you are okay, doing so good on your channel. Proud of you. Yeah, you know what? I had some luck just because I threw in some of the Jackie videos, but you know what's happened to her. And, the one I put up last night about, I wasn't sure if I should do a long form on the Perez live stream that I did, and I did. And I was like, I don't know if I should do that because I had like 7,000 people come into the live stream. Like, should I do a long form? And I did, and it tanked. So I may just take it down. It's like got like 200 views. And normally that would be good for me. But, after the Jackie videos and like, oh, this one has 65,000 views and this one's got 20,000 and this one's got 30,000. To see a video with 200 now, it's like, well, back to where we started. I'll have to be living off the jewels and the memberships and the super chats now, I guess. Because I said before, if that's all I'm getting, and I'm not making the money on the videos, which is the most important part, then I'm not successful. In the last 28 days, I've done rather well on the videos, but I won't see that money until the end of September, and it's going to pay for everything: the phone, the iPad, my Cali renewal, my BSIS guard card renewal. All that stuff is due now, so I'm just going to have to pay for it in advance and then pay myself back at the end of September, when all the Jackie money starts coming in. But that'll probably be it. And then I'll have to find something else to talk about because, I have learned from other YouTubers that you should do a lot of videos around the holidays, like November and December, because the advertisers pay more during that time. And I'm not doing this for the money. I never did this to get monetized, but I did get monetized. In fact, I got remonetized, and now it's gonna pay just for some of the equipment that I've needed to keep this thing going. Seraphia. Seraphia? Am I pronouncing that right? I'm so sorry. Welcome in. You are successful. It's so hard to be a one-man or a one-woman team. Exactly. Oh, there's so much more I could do if I had somebody else involved. Hey, Kelly. If you didn't see me earlier, I did another video, but we got disconnected. Long story. I came back, but I got a delivery coming to my door any second, and I'm going to have to go off the air. And I had like 100 and some people in the room when people were like, oh, I can't hear you anymore. And everybody started dropping out. And only some of you came back. See, YouTube is very finicky, One moment you're like a star, and the next minute you're nobody. Oh, bye, Kelsers. But welcome in, Kelly. Yeah, there's a lot to catch up on if you haven't seen the videos in the last few days. Oh, good night, Leanne. I'm just waiting to hear them at my door. My bunny or my cat will let me know that there's somebody here. Oh, I hear the lobby door. Yeah, I just have to go grab them because I don't want stuff to melt, because it's pretty hot outside. Yep, they're at the door. I'm so sorry, everybody. I love you, but I have to go get the next couple of days groceries. Got to pick them up at the door. So I'm going to go off the air, watch the first part of this video on the other stream, and then watch the second part of this video. And you guys can send me good vibes in the comments.